What if I told you that something you might be doing in secret is literally hijacking your brain, destroying your relationships, and could be causing irreversible physical damage to your body? We're talking about porn addiction, a hidden addiction that's sweeping across the globe. You think it's harmless, but in reality it's a slow poison. If you're addicted to porn, your brain is being rewired in dangerous ways that could affect your mental, emotional, and physical health in ways you can't even begin to imagine. Stick with me, because in this video, I'm going to expose the shocking science behind porn addiction and show you how it's ruining your life in ways you never realized. Before we dive into the science, let's first understand what porn addiction really is. Porn addiction is often referred to as sexual addiction, a psychological condition where someone becomes excessively dependent on porn as a way to experience pleasure and relief. On the surface, it seems like something harmless and normal. After all, everyone's seen it, right? It's everywhere and it's so accessible. But here's the thing, it's not just about watching something stimulating. When you watch porn, your brain chemically rewards you. The dopamine rush you feel is like hitting the jackpot. But this quick fix creates a vicious cycle that your brain learns to depend on. This is where it gets dangerous. Keep watching, because this is just the beginning of the shocking impact. When you watch porn, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good hormone. Dopamine is the same chemical released when you eat something sweet, have a glass of wine, or win a prize. Here's the kicker. This release of dopamine creates an immediate sense of pleasure. It's a high that can feel great in the moment, but what happens next is dangerous. In your brain, dopamine plays a key role in reward and reinforcement. And with porn, this reward system gets overloaded. Every time you watch, your brain gets another hit of dopamine. The problem is, the more often you experience this surge, the more desensitized you become. This means you start needing more extreme content, just to feel the same level of pleasure. Eventually, the content that once seemed stimulating now feels boring, and you crave even more intense material. This is what happens when the brain becomes desensitized to the pleasure response. This is how addiction sets in. It's not just about craving more, it's about rewiring your brain's chemistry to require increasing levels of stimulation to achieve the same response. Let's talk about something called neuroplasticity. This is your brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural pathways. When you're addicted to porn, your brain is constantly rewiring itself to crave the pleasure it gets from watching it. Every time you watch porn, your brain forms a new neural pathway that strengthens the connection between pleasure and porn. This is why people addicted to porn find it so difficult to stop. The more you engage in this behavior, the stronger the pathways become, and soon they're so ingrained that resisting becomes almost impossible. This rewiring can lead to serious consequences, including reduced sensitivity to real-world rewards like real-life sexual intimacy, hobbies, and even simple pleasures like social interaction. Your brain starts associating real-life sex with boredom and instant gratification with porn. This neuroplastic change is exactly why overcoming porn addiction is so difficult, and why willpower alone is often not enough to break free. We've covered how porn affects your brain, but now let's dive into how it messes with your hormones, specifically testosterone and prolactin. When you watch porn, your body releases dopamine, which in turn triggers the release of prolactin. Prolactin is a hormone that regulates sexual desire and pleasure, but here's the catch. The more often you watch porn, the more prolactin is released, which gradually lowers your sexual drive. In addition to this, watching porn consistently can also affect your testosterone levels. Testosterone is the hormone responsible for maintaining sexual drive, and it plays a huge role in energy, mood, and overall health. Research has shown that high-frequency porn viewing leads to a drop in testosterone levels, which causes a decrease in libido and can contribute to erectile dysfunction, ED. This means you can't perform as well in real sexual encounters because your body is used to the easy fix of porn, which doesn't require any real effort. This is why many young men today are struggling with sexual performance issues, and they don't even realize that it's porn addiction that's causing these problems. One of the most dangerous outcomes of porn addiction is erectile dysfunction, or ED. It's a condition where men find it difficult to maintain an erection during real-life sexual encounters. You see, your brain is wired for instant pleasure, and porn provides exactly that. But in real life, there's more emotional connection and physical interaction required. This makes it harder for your brain to function properly in a real sexual setting. Studies have shown that men who are addicted to porn often develop porn-induced erectile dysfunction, or PIED. The more they watch, the harder it becomes for them to get or keep an erection with a partner. This isn't just a mental issue, it's a physical one too. The brain's reward system gets so accustomed to the instant gratification that it struggles to work when faced with the slower, more intimate nature of real-life sex. The damage isn't just physical, it's emotional and psychological as well. Relationships of people addicted to porn often suffer because the brain is no longer capable of experiencing genuine intimacy. People addicted to porn often feel emotionally detached from their partners because their brain has learned to associate intimacy with the quick fix of porn. Partners of porn addicts report feeling rejected, insecure, and unfulfilled. They might wonder why their partner seems disinterested or emotionally distant, all while the addict is absorbed in their own world of fantasy. What's worse is that this emotional disconnection can lead to issues like affair fantasies, trust issues, and low self-esteem. Over time, the bond between partners weakens and the relationship deteriorates. So how do you break free from this addiction? The first step is recognizing that you have a problem. Denial is common, but acknowledging the impact porn has on your life is critical to recovery. Therapy is one of the most effective methods for overcoming porn addiction. A therapist can help you uncover the root causes of your addiction, develop coping strategies, and begin the process of healing. Additionally, support groups can provide a community of people who understand what you're going through. Mindfulness practices such as meditation and yoga can also help you break the cycle of addiction by teaching you to focus on present moment awareness rather than seeking constant pleasure from external sources. Exercise and healthy lifestyle choices like balanced nutrition and adequate sleep can help restore your body's natural hormonal balance and help you feel more in control of your life. If you're struggling with porn addiction, remember, you're not alone and help is available. Share this video to spread awareness about the dangers of porn addiction and how it can affect every aspect of your life. Comment "I'm ready for change" below, and let's support each other on the journey to a healthier, happier life.